Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about artistic technique. All right, while we talk about artistic technique, I'm going to be drawing a pink dolphin. And we're also going to be doing it obviously in my style. And what is that, guys? Fast style. I love dolphins. My daughter loves dolphins, so does my son. So I enjoy making these also for myself and them. So guys, let's talk about artistic technique. And what is that? Is it just really cool line work, really cool fades, portrait work? Is that artistic technique? I mean, you can say that, you develop your technique over time, but I mean, artistic technique is your process. It's everything. I feel like a lot of people, especially if you're a beginner, when you're trying to become a better artist, we're not going to sugarcoat things in this video, because a lot of people want to become a better artist because they want to earn a living. They want to make money off of art. And the problem is, when I was a kid, a lot of kids say, oh, I want to be an artist when I grow up. And I always wanted to be an artist. But we don't realize, unless your parents tell you that, life, you need to earn a living, right? You need to earn a way to live your life. And you have to have a house, you have a car, you have all this stuff, right? So at a young age, if someone tell you, hey, you could earn, you could be an artist, but you have to make sure that you have to be wanting to be an earning artist. Because if I tell you right now, watching this video, if I gave you everything you needed to become the best artist, meaning the line work, I gave you all the best art supplies, and at this very moment, you become the artist that you want to be, you do the best portraits, everything, whatever you want to be, you become that at this very moment. What then? The first thing you're gonna say is, oh yeah, now I could probably sell it. I could, do digital work. I can, do stuff for Marvel comics, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. The problem is, in order for you to achieve that, you need to know business, right? You need to know the business side of art. And that's what a lot of artists don't talk about. And the reason for that is because they don't understand it, right? That's why you always hear the starving artists, right? A few years ago, I was in the art industry. I was doing the art shows, doing toy design. I was working with companies. I was getting paid. But the work that I currently do now is nothing compared to the past. Compared to the past, I'm like, man, I can't believe I was selling art and my art wasn't all that. Now my art is a lot better, right? Because, over time you're going to become better. But there was a point where I said to myself, man, if I was doing what I'm doing now a few years ago, would I be more successful, right? But what does success mean, guys? Like, am I trying to imply that, oh, if I was doing what I'm doing today a few years ago, would I be earning more money? And that's not success. Success is someone that's always hitting an artistic goal. So for me, I am a successful artist because my art is a success. Everything that I've wanted to do as an artist, I've accomplished, right? And when it comes to earning a living, I accomplished that as well, right? So to say that I'm a successful artist, I am, but it's not to confuse it with being a successful artist as in earning a living, because some people are going to say, okay, well, he's a successful artist, so that means he has Lamborghinis and he has all this money. Not necessarily, guys. Like, to be a successful artist means, are you hitting your artistic goals, right? And then once you hit all your artistic goals and you become the best person, can you sell your art? And that's the reason why a lot of people are not, quote unquote, becoming successful artists, or they use the term starving artists, because they don't know business, right? So a few years ago, when I was learning how to become a better artist, if somebody would have told me, hey, don't focus so much on, the painting side and becoming, this, the best artist that you want to be, you should focus more on the business side, focus more on your brand, focus more on your process, focus more on your end game, then you would be, I guess you can say, a successful earning artist, right? Where you can earn a living off of your art. And this is what I want to talk about in this video. That is your artistic technique. Because at the end, as I said, if you got everything you wanted to do to become the best artist. You know, you got the best tablets, all the paint supplies, you're the best artist. Could you sell your art? Most likely you couldn't sell your art, because selling your art is one thing, right? And then doing art is something completely else, right? So you need to understand both, right? And that's part of your technique, that's part of your process. Because let's say you do really cool portraits and you open up a website, and then, you know, you have, you know, one YouTube video that you do all these cool portraits. Are you gonna be earning, you know, $10,000 a month? Nah, you're not, guys. Like, because you don't even know the marketing side. Because how are people gonna see your videos? So that means you have to find out how to market your videos, how to put your videos out there. You have to get an IG page, right? You have to know the hashtags. You have to pay for ads. That is the business side that I'm talking about, that a lot of artists don't talk about. And if you want to be a successful artist and do cool paintings and stuff like that, okay, you can figure that out. But if you really want to get to there just because you want to sell your art, then you need to find out how to sell your art right now, right? Focus more on that. And then you see, when you focus on the business side, then everything will fall in place, because then you're going to understand what to create, right? So if you're doing portrait paintings and you want to do realism, you have to find out, is there a market for that? And if there is a market for that, how much are they charging for these portrait paintings? You know, like, what is a competition charging? You know, and so on and all that. And then you can build the type of work that you want to sell. You can build your portfolio. You can make the videos. You can make the website. And even at that, if you do that, doesn't guarantee you a sale, right? You still have to market it. You still have to have people, you know, what I would say, have an emotional attachment to who you are as a artist. Because if they don't know who you are, they're not going to buy nothing, right? That's also sales, right? And we live in a society where people are gravitated towards, you know, what's cool and what's not cool. So, and that's why we have these different niches, right? So once you understand that, guys, that artistic technique, then you will become a better artist, because that's what it is to be an earning artist, right? And I don't want to sugarcoat anything, so I want to keep this video short and simple, guys. But if you guys want to see more and hear more, comment below, and I'll make another video.